for the course CC206, Applications Development and Emerging Technology. So in this video, we'll talk about the topic AI in application development. So on what is the impact of uh, artificial intelligence and machine learning in application development. So here are the topics that we'll be discussing. So first, we'll talk about some of the typical or common applications uh, with artificial intelligence. And then next, we'll discuss the interaction between your application using artificial intelligence. And then last, we'll discuss briefly on how to integrate these AI models in applications, so specifically in development. Okay, so let's begin with the first topic. So just as only thing that limits the kinds of procedural computer application types is the imagination of the programmer. With AI, we have uh, just by imagine we have a lot of things that we can implement in our applications with the help of AI. And this could appear in any venue for just about any purpose. So kung anong purpose na gusto mo, most maisip mo na nga ma-accomplish na using AI. So in fact, the flexibility that AI offers means that some applications, AI applications may appear in places other than those for which the programmer originally defined them. So AI even even offers or extends the capabilities of some application. So those simple features, diba, ma-improve na sa AI in order to extend or to broaden. So mapalapad ya ang feature ay nasa inyong application. So makita na si AI or we can find AI in places where it's hard to imagine using or implementing it. So for example, meron kita on Internet of Things, may smart thermostat that controls home temperature could contain an AI if the thermostat is complex. So kung damo mo na siya sensors nga na-install sa mga thermostat, and then you can use that information or data collected from the sensor to the AI. So para makontrol na sa automated na ang pag-control sa inyong temperature sa balay. With the use of AI, even in these particularly special applications, it really does make sense when the AI is used for things that AI does best, such as tracking preferred temperatures over time to automatically create a temperature schedule. Kumakan na siya based sa inyong activity, maybe. Maka-create na siya sing AI sa schedule to manage the temperature, control the temperature, makasave man na sa kurente, example. So here are some of the typical uses for AI that you'll find in many places. We have artificial creativity, computer vision, so very common din na siya sa computer vision, image processing, diagnosis o medical diagnosis, under mo na siya sa computer vision, face recognition, so identify faces sa images, game artificial intelligence o ang AI, ba ang AI sa mga bots dira, game theory and strategic planning. Then next is we have handwriting recognition or optical character recognition, natural language processing, translation and chatterbots, non-linear control and robotics, so for automation na siya. Then speech recognition. So those are some of the typical applications of artificial intelligence. So with applications that define specific kinds of uses for AI. So you can also find AI used more generically in specific fields of expertise. So here are the list that contains the fields where AI are most commonly make or do make a or appearance. So, sa artificial life, aragin na siya. Na common din na siya sa ano, sa common na si AI, and we have automated reasoning. So for automation, let's say sa mga factories, pag-obra sa mga salakyan, pag-obra sa mga processed foods, so ara na sila. And next is you have biologically inspired computing, so pag-optimize using behaviors copied from animals, also concept mining and data mining, email spam filtering, hybrid intelligent systems, intelligent agents, and intelligent control, knowledge representation, litigation, and under sa robotics, meron ka mo sang behavior-based robots, cognition, cybernetics, developmental tools, and evolutionary robotics. And last, we have your semantic web. So, in some of your applications, so hindi lang mo kabalo, but you're already you're already utilizing artificial intelligence ay naka-embed na dira sa applications. So now let's proceed to the app interaction with artificial intelligence. So there are a number of different ways in which to view the question of application friendliness addressed by AI. Application. So in this sense, so we are using AI in order to improve the interaction between the user and then the computer. So, may possibility na dira eh. So by providing this type of service, the AI accomplishes several goals. The user becomes more efficient by typing few characters. So with the help of AI, diba, makahatag siya sang suggestions, makaprevent siya sang errors, diba, makahatag siya sang corrections. So the application receives fewer error entries as the result of typos. The user and application both engage in a higher level of communication by prompting the user with the correct or enhanced terms that the user may not otherwise remember, and avoiding alternate terms that the computer may not recognize. So, even in the rest of suggestion, the humans may begin to think that the AI is thinking, but it isn't. Kaya kung ang AI ba magatag sa suggestion, so ginaisip na sa users, ano siya, gaisip na si AI. So, gaisip siya, ga-stipulate o ga-formulate siya sa ilang sabat. What the AI does is it performs an advanced form of pattern matching as well as analysis to determine the probability of the need for a particular input. Gina-analyze niya na ang input sa user, diba? Kaya diba sa kung naman na i-suggest sa AI, so that is fully based sa input sa user. And then with that particular input, so kita nyo na ang context or patterns that the AI can get. And then matag siya sa suggestion. So using an AI also means that humans can now exercise other kinds of intelligent input. So hindi lang kita ang inputan nila na limited sa keyboard, sa mouse, but you can also use or utilize other forms of input. So gestures, gesture-based na input, voice recognition, speech recognition, hand sign recognition, facial expression recognition, and so on. So all those can utilize AI in order to convey a specific message or to communicate. So all of those naging set ko as example, ang pinaka-obvious is visual. So ma-recognize ka sa face of its owner or a threat based on facial expression. So however, this input could include a monitor, possibly checking the user's vital signs for potential problems. So damo na ang maobra ni AI. So one is that it can improve the interaction between the user and then the computer. Currently, applications generally consider just these first three levels of friendliness. So friendliness ng AI towards the user. So as the AI intelligence increases, however, it becomes essential For an AI to exhibit friendly artificial intelligence or FAI behaviors consistent with an general intelligence or AGI that has a positive effect on human. To do this, AI has goals, but those goals may not align with human ethics, and the potential for misalignment cause or maka-cause mo siya sang problems with other ethnicity, with other culture. Una, as with AI, hindi na-consider niya lang ang general na intelligence. So, general lang na behavior, maybe do apply niya sa sa all of the users. So, regardless of ethnicity, regardless of race, regardless of religion. So, when most people think about AI and correction, so they think about the spell checker or grammar checker. So, inyo na nga Grammarly, inyo na nga sa word processor nyo, may mga autocorrect. So, some of those gagamit sa AI. So, a person makes a mistake or maybe ginisip ng AI, yung nag-ubra ka mo sa mistake, and then the AI corrects this mistake so that the typed document is accurate as possible. Of course, humans makes a lot of mistakes, so having an AI to correct them is a good idea. So this is another way, diba, of implementing AI is to correct the input, correct nyo ang correct na ginobras ng users. So corrections can take all sorts of forms and not necessarily mean that an error has occurred or will occur in the future. So for example, meron ta nga AI assistant on car drivers by making constant position corrections based on sa tools. So the driver might be well within the limits of safe driving, but the AI could provide these micro corrections to help ensure that the driver remains safe. So with the AI, gabulig na siya correct, di ba? Para correct ang driving, so which is the input of the user to the system. Okay, ang goal nila is to maybe to provide the utmost safety and protection to the user while drive sila. So when an AI sees a need for a correction, it can either ask the human for permission to make the correction or make the change automatically. So hindi man na so may two choices sa dira. So sometimes gasuggest na siya nga what you did is wrong and here are the possible options in order to correct it or automatically tapakan niyang inyong current work or current input, and then it will apply the correct input. So, however, sometimes it's critical that the AI provide a robust enough decision-making process to perform corrections automatically. So, there are some cases nga need gid mag-apply si AI sa corrections automatically without the user's permission. So, for example, ang sa car driving, but hindi na siya ma-ask permission sa user, sa driver, automatically it will create or it will apply the correction based sa current situation ng driver, ng salakyan, so automatically i-implement na nila. So automatic corrections have a definite place when working with an AI, assuming that the need for decision is critical and the AI is robust. So, depende naman na sa complexity sa AI, kung makaura man siya sang decision o sang correction madasig, di ba? Within a millisecond or microsecond mo na siya. So, human types a perfectly legitimate word that doesn't appear in the dictionary used by the AI for making corrections. So, for example, an AI could treat the abbreviation CPU differently from CPU because the former is in the uppercase and the latter appears in lowercase. So, this gives a case where AI could provide you with a feedback or and could provide you with a suggestion or does not automatically correct the input of the user. Ay in our case, so CPU nga capital and then CPU nga lowercase are essentially the same. But in AI, so ang correct lang na term para siya na is the capital case. So now let's move on AI making suggestions. So si suggestion is different na siya from a command. So making a suggestion implies that other solutions could exist. Not accepting a suggestion doesn't mean automatically implementing it. So hatag na sang choices si AI sa user. So in fact, the suggestion is only an idea, so it may not even work. So some of these choices wala man, but the AI tries its best diba, to offer choices or suggestions or alternate options. So whenever on the user input manda, on the user decision, so the most common way that an AI uses to create a suggestion is by collecting past actions as events and then using those past actions as a data set for making new suggestions. So kung ano man ang history, diba, previous activities ang user, so makahatag na si AI sang suggestion. So based on the history sang user. So if a user makes the purchase between the 3rd and the 5th day of the month for the first 3 months, it pays to start making the suggestion on the 3rd day of the month and then move on to something else after the 5th day. So ara, may data set siya, which are your 3rd and 5th day of the month. So dira na siya ma-base mahatag sang suggestion. The humans output an enormous number of clues while performing tasks. So unlike humans, an AI automatically pays attention to every one of these clues and can record themselves in a consistent manner. So this consistent collection of action data makes or enables an AI to provide suggestions based on past actions with a higher degree of accuracy in many cases. So other than the history user, that can be part of the data set. So they can, AI can also get data from the current contacts. May clues, number of clues na dira na or patterns na ma-emerge from the current context that the AI can use and add, diba? Use along with the history in order to create a much accurate na suggestions. So another common way to make suggestions relies on a group membership. So hindi lang this case, hindi lang ni si AI wala lang decide sa single user but on other types of users as well. So a group consists of a loose association of people who have some minor need or activity in common. So loose association meaning ang similarities between each groups are not though not strong. So ang common man lang sila ang the number of the items naging purchase nila in the past few months. Ang similar activities that the AI perceive. So humans out. Yes. Okay, so I think this is a repeat. Okay, so for this part, I will continue on the next part of the video. Okay, so thank you for watching and see you on the next one.